show was clearly the best dressed couple at the event. I just said, the tables are very predictable.
I see golden bar. Because you ordered it would be cereal.
And it's exhausting.
Nice.
Yeah.
The
Cut die. It's my daughter. Yeah, you can see the guy.
Have you seen someone who looks familiar there? Okay, have you not? If you have not, then maybe tukutafutie your glasses. Hi, it is so good to see you right here on Your World. The reason why I'm giddy today is because someone got in the hot seat today and she's feeling all the feels. Listen, it is Trendy Thursday right here on the show. And this first hour, we want to have a conversation on a topic that most of us, and especially when it comes to families, either have experienced, umshaisikia moshene ya kina auntie kwa kina nani walifanya hii ama kazi nani alifanya hii, okay? And the conversation that we're about to have is about a play that will be happening very soon, which we'll tell you all about it in just a second. But it's all about Chords and Discord, and we'll be looking at a story of secrets, sisters, and suspense. I grew up with brothers, okay? So Zizi was our sisters, na fight is our sisters. I don't know, I can't relate. And that is why I'm so excited to understand the conversation today on the show and also on the play. And like I said, if you've noticed someone who looks very familiar, it is our very own multi-talented, award-winning actress now, Akokwa hot seat, Mwikali. How are you? How
This is odd. What is this?
What is this?
What is this camera?
Yeah.
What is that angle?
Like camera yangu ni gani nitume salamu ni gani. How are you feeling today? It's like you're sweaty.
Yes,
okay?
I am sweaty a bit. It's unnerving to be on this end, but
it's weird. Yeah, it feels weird
to
getting used to asking the questions now to being asked the questions
by you.
It is well. Don't worry. I'll be nice. I'll be nice today. I'll be nice. And also joining Mwikali is someone who is very familiar to many of us. Alikuwa ametoka stage kidogo, but now she is back. And if you watched Selena, then you know who I am talking about. I am talking about Celestine Gachuhi, who is an actor as well as a GBV advocate. Good to see you. How are you? How are you feeling?
Am I nervous?
Are you? Yeah, you?
I'm a little bit kidogo nervous,
really?
Yeah.
But why? Why? Because you guys are used to this. It's like, you know? Yeah, I think.
But
no?
you come every time cameras, like before you're used to it, there's oh my God.
Yeah, you know like what's going to happen, what's going to happen. No, I promise you guys, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Well, because ulitoroka stage, but you're back. Ulikuwa umeenda wapi?
Nilikuwa nimeenda TV. It stole my heart for so long.
TV stole your heart for so long.
Yeah, it's been 10 years. Munadhani niko sawa. I'm not okay, guys. I will be okay on stage. Sahi niko
Until then.
Until then.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be fine. Can we first of all just understand this play? I know we'll be talking to the producer director also, you know, as we continue with the conversation.
Yeah.
But the play in itself, of Chords and Discord, right? I'm curious to understand, first of all, just the role, you know, and how you guys were given the role and how you feel about it, just in case someone is sitting in and be like, okay, so what is it about? What is the play about? Who wants to go? Do you want to go first?
So we're here looking at you, trying to avoid the gaze, because if you look at how she asks you, it's a very interesting play, and even the casting was very interesting because I got a call. There's this show, I want you to do it. You'll be doing it alongside Celestine.
Yeah.
And when we did the first read through, I totally understood why she is my younger sister.
Yeah.
In this one.
Yeah.
In terms of temperaments, we're totally different in real life and as sisters.
On stage.
Yeah. So it is beautifully. It's a beautiful contrast.
Okay.
Of us being sisters and the things that happen in between. Like in every other family, like you said, there are secrets, there are lies, there are betrayals.
Yes.
So we're putting all of that in a two-hander, there's a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I remember asking you yesterday, right? I was like, how are you feeling? Yeah, because the day is in the Caribbean.
Yes.
It's less than a week now, right?
Yes.
How are you feeling? She's like, I am not ready. Ngojeni kwanza. But now...
No, still. Celeste Alisema will be great on stage.
Yeah.
Great on stage. She'll be great on stage. But yes, Celeste, the role and just how it reflects versus how you are as a person. Yeah.
I was called and I'm grateful because I've wanted to be on stage for a while. But
Yes.
it's like the moment I stepped back, it's like I'm green. I don't even know what to say, how to start. So when the producer called me, I was like, what? Like you want me to be on stage? And then he mentioned you're going to be alongside Mwikali. My God. Lord. Because I've watched her on stage and I've seen her and I'm like, oh my God. Like will I ever share a stage with her?
Yeah.
So this for me is you guys, you don't know, you don't understand.
Yeah.
It's amazing for me.
Yes.
I'm loving the play because it's very relatable to anyone, to any sister. I don't know if brothers have such drama, but it's a lot of drama.
Yeah.
And revenge and love and frenemy. It's a lot. It's a lot. You have to be there to just breathe
Really
and
understand,
just absorb.
right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, listen, one of the questions that the play seeks to answer is, can love really survive betrayal? And we've also handled conversations on betrayal right here on the show, and we've had a lot of people say, me, I will never forgive that person, and if I forgive them, I will never forget. And it's because it goes beyond just the act of betrayal. It's the emotional part of it. It's all those things. So I just wanted to, so before getting the role, or even after getting the role, do you see certain aspects about the play probably play in your families, in the relationships around you, and how did that sort of help you to also prepare for the role? Because I want to believe as an actress, you have to get into character.
Miss Danikani Shea prepare coming. Hey.
Yeah.
There's so many things. So I'll start with grace.
Okay.
And you asked about betrayal. Can love still exist?
Yes.
I think there's a lot of betrayal, but there's a lot of grace as well. So because it's taken years for you to see this particular day that is on the show.
Okay.
There's many years, there's many betrayals, there's many deceits, there's many lies, but then it gets to a point where it ends.
Okay.
Even as we extend grace, even in our family setups, kuna mahali tukizoeana sana ikikanika kuna shida. Nita nini. If it reflects anything of my life, probably the grace.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rest of the things that my character name is Joanne. The rest of the things that Joanne does.
Yeah.
I reflect.
Yeah. I reflect
Ata kidogo. It's not those kinds of roles that you go back to and be like, oh, there's this part of my life that I'm tapping into. It's, if there is, it's very little.
Okay.
A lot of it you have to go out of self to find and you bring into the character.
Yeah, you have to really go beyond what you know, and especially if you've never experienced any of those things, right? Celeste, for you,
me too. I can't pinpoint a place where my character, I can borrow from my life. No, I look at it and I'm thinking.
Do you have sisters? I know she doesn't.
I do have sisters.
Okay.
We are 3.
Okay.
Whoa. Yeah, and we are 3, and one brother. So so I've grown with sisters. I've seen the love, the drama, all these things. But really, love has transcended. It's being beyond the betrayal. Okay. It's always, let's come together, let's come together. So I can't really say I have a specific thing that I can borrow from my life. And then I think sometimes even when I try to borrow something from my life, it's never the it thing. I really love living this new thing with a character, not borrowing from my life. Because by the time is moving, it's never as fresh. So I'd rather make a fresh thing for this character.
Okay. I see. At the end of the day, love conquers, as they say. It doesn't matter how betrayal. Sometimes
it's a lot.
Cuts deep, but well, right? It can be quite a lot. So then, can we talk about the space that this play has, say, in a family context, in our communities, in our societies as well, and why this play is important for people to actually come and watch. I know I asked them earlier before we were like, you come, you watch the play. Okay, but at least tumeona behind the scenes of what happens. Yeah. But really the space that he has and why it's important for this play when it comes to mirroring what is happening in our families, in our communities, and even just love amongst sisters, right? Yeah.
It's a reality check and a mirror to families. I'm sure you've probably in our age, there are things about your family that haziwai toka.
Yes.
Mnakufa nazo kama jamii. Yeah, like nobody will ever hear the truth about this. There's a lot of that. So there's a lot of mirroring. And you as a child or as a sister or someone having to carry that burden all your life. And there's a part on the script that says, paying for this... Actually, a crime.
She's trying to. We see what you're doing. We see what you're trying to do.
It is not a question of if I will ever pay for this crime, it is a question of when. Because you carry this burden all your life, you're just waiting for the shoe to drop. Like, because you know it will. One day it will. No matter how close-knit we are, the cracks are there, especially if your family has had to go through some extremes. There are always cracks. And it takes a lot to build them, mend them, if there's space for that. But then in this particular family, kusambaratika. Ndio ile jina nitatumia leo. Ile you just choose, ninaenda, kila mtu anaenda, I choose to start something else, forget something, or forget everything about where I come from and all of that, which is a reality in today's setup.
In many families. And what you said, most people carry this into, say, into their relationships, into workspaces, because you cannot separate self from your family and the things that come with the family. So can we also talk about then the impact of, say, such things happening in our family setups that you sort of like hope people would get from the play?
Deep questions, but they're good. We are bright.
You're very bright. Very bright.
So I think when I look at this play, I'm looking at kusambaratika haifanyiki mkiwa watoto. It happens when you're grown-ups. It's like everyone is having a self-realization. Like it's like everyone, because everyone is taking their their parts, everyone is shaping who they want to be. And you know, the things that happened kitambo, it's like in the kama your time ndio unafikiria but this sistangu alinifanyia hivyo kwa nini, you know, and then now they start building and building. And also looking at the play, I'm thinking the cracking, the breaking, I think it's important it happens. I'd rather it happens and then we start building again. Like let it break. Let us break it so that there's no awkwardness all the time. Can we break it? Can we just be open? Okay, I did this, I'm sorry. You know. And I'm loving that about it, but the breaking is ugly.
It's not, right? It's not.
And I think there's a line I say to Celeste and to Jane. There's a line that says, why am I hearing about this now? We are adults and we've gone back to moments of us in primary school. And I'm like, we are adults now. You have children, you're married. Why am I hearing about these very nasty, heartbreaking things now?
Don't you feel like that's I know, I got chills. That's a common thing that we hear, and especially amongst sisters, amongst siblings. Like, why didn't you tell me when it happened? Why are you telling me now? And it goes beyond just asking the question, why am I hearing about this now? It's about, why didn't you trust me enough to tell me? Why weren't you vulnerable enough to tell me how you were feeling? Hey, listen, guys. I'm feeling the feels. Also, this is a female-led play, which I am really excited about. First of all, how does that feel for you? Because you play Joanne, you play Jane. It's like a female-led, you know, play. What is that? What is that? I see you.
I don't know what to say. I'm just feeling myself. The poster has my face and Celeste's the end. Ni sisi ndio tuko.
I know, it's like ni nyinyi. I was telling her, like, you get out of stage, as in hakuna mwingine nangojewa.
No.
Ni wewe, sister, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is you.
Okay.
Like, we are waiting for you.
Okay.
Ata ukitoka, you just unatoka, it's a sekunde.
Yes.
You
There's no
come
break.
back.
Yeah.
And we are really like, God give us grace. We need our mouths to be okay.
Yeah.
Because the amount of talking.
Amount of talking. I think the other thing is the shifts in emotions.
Oh God.
Okay.
It's and then and then
I know.
and then
oh God.
yeah. They're just extremes, like microseconds.
Right? Yeah, and how are you able to then maneuver that? Because like I said, both of you can't pinpoint a circumstance or situation in your life where you're like, yeah, that happened, so that you embody the emotion. It's like you really have to get into it. How do you do? I've never understood that thing about actors and actresses. Like, how are you able to move from one emotion, one extreme emotion, to the other and still have it make sense?
Maybe I could start.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not easy.
Yeah.
But it's about. Do you know when people say wear your character? Like, I am giving the character life.
Yeah.
It's like I'm creating something new, and I have to believe it in my heart, my mind, and soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
so that I do not have the secunde to think about, okay, I'm happy now. No, you're literally the character. Like, you're living it. You have won. Like, I can't wait to. I'm not na feel kama sijavaa Jen kabisa, but I'm hoping by next week nitakuwa na walk Jen. Like, I'll be Jen,
like
Jen,
we see
Jen.
Celeste, we see Jane.
Yes. And the moment you wear her, it's amazing. You even enjoy. We keep on saying, I hope we will enjoy. I hope she will be Joanne fully and Jen.
Yes.
And if she gives me Joanne and I'm Jen, it's gonna be amazing.
Seamless.
Yeah.
Yes, seamless.
Absolutely.
I see that. Then
the rehearsals help. I don't know TV stars. TV stars sijui wanafanyangaje, how they get in and out of character.
Yeah.
But we have an amazing director, and it helps that Kigondu is also the writer. So I don't know what goes on in Kigondu's brain. Please have that question for him.
Yes.
You will, because
I have
he's
so many
joining us.
questions for him. Yeah.
But he's also an amazing director, and the repetition, the repetition helps you chart a path for this character.
Okay.
So you understand, you're familiar, you are comfortable. You're comfortable with the uncomfortable scenes, you're comfortable with the ugly ones. But yeah, a lot of rehearsals.
A lot of rehearsals
Yeah.
help. Do you sometimes find yourself rehearsing at home when nobody is there?
What do you mean? Sometimes.
All the time.
I have had
shower,
my
you're like,
dad,
how
I've tried to
how
talk my
would
dad into
Joanne-
helping me with my lines. I've had my brother help me with my lines. I've had Zoom, we've had WhatsApp video
Yeah.
calls when we can't rehearse.
Yeah.
I've had friends step in
Yeah.
to just help. Like, you need...
All the help you can get
All the time.
to really get into
Especially,
character.
I think you can't deliver if you're not comfortable with your lines.
Yes.
So ata mimi, I'm like, my husband, Aki babe, woi nisomeza Joanne.
Yeah, please.
My sister,
Be
Aki
Joanne.
nisome tu. As in, you guys, na struggle. Is it like ni mob nisome?
Does he do a good job with my character?
He does.
He try, yeah?
But you know, he's just reading flat.
Yeah.
I'm like, can
Like,
you give me a
but
little
yeah,
bit? Snippet tu kidogo.
So that you're also able to bring out the emotion.
Yes.
I hear that. You know what? Sometimes I usually say, I would love to go and just look at the behind the scenes, like what that process is. Because most of the people, yes, will come watch the final product,
Yes.
but we don't understand the amount of time, emotion, pressure that goes into preparing this. And that is where they're like, yeah, you guys just come. Watch the play, okay? Thank you very much. But really, and just going back to the female-led,
Yes.
cast in the play, how important is that in not just theatre, but also in film? Because most of the time we usually see main character, Manaume, okay? And we're sort of like used to that. that most casts, most plays is usually male-led. But now we see female-led, you know, cast. How important is that in theater? And also because there are probably so many young people who are watching us be like, maybe I'd want to be like Mwikali, maybe I'd want to be like Celestine. So, I mean, Celeste, sorry. Yeah, so how important is it in just having an all-female-led cast?
The reason it doesn't seem like far-fetched right now is because we got to experience other women before us. Do two-handers, do one-woman show. Me, the first time I heard of a one-woman show, I was just like, what?
Right?
Like one woman there the whole time?
Yes.
So the fact that this women in our industry stepped up and did this, it just looks like another badge of honor that we're going to be wearing now. For like, when you count those women who did these things,
Yeah, the future is right.
Yeah, so I think it's important for even the coming generation, for the young ones who are getting to the scene right now.
I see that. For you, is it the same feeling?
Yeah, and then also to just show them that, you know, I don't care like how big. Me, by the time tukimaliza hii show, oh God, I'll be like, my God, I can do this. Like to show them that, you know, ata kama pages ni 27 of lines,
27
you can have it and you can perform. As in you can. It doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a man. So yeah, and I'm glad to be in the line of, you know, the women, you know, to handle.
Yeah, and like you said, living in the discomfort, going beyond, you know, what's comfortable to you, what's normal for you, and bringing it out. I really can't wait to watch the play, because based on the things that I hear now, I'm like, oh, really can't wait. But we'll talk about when the play will be, where will it be, tickets ni pesa ngapi, kuna early bird, kuna, you know, group of 10, kuna hizo, but we'll find about all that in after the break. But we have a question for you. The question this morning is, on this first part of the conversation, is, if your life was a theater play, what would the title be? I would ask you those questions as well when we come up from the break, okay? But if your life was a theater play, what would the title be? Okay, let us know. We'll go through your feedback after the break. Do stay with us. The show is Your World.
Want naturally glowing skin? Here's how. Cleanse gently. Avoid harsh soaps. Drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. And most importantly, keep your skin moisturized. Nivea Even Glow Body Lotion helps reduce dark spots for visibly radiant and even skin tone in 2 weeks. Glow confidently every day with Nivea Even Glow Body Lotion.
Skin is for celebrating my shade of beautiful. Nivea is for skin.
Si te conociera de otra vida.
Renewed Molfix is now even more absorbent with double-layered upper surface. Only 20 Kenya shillings, single-piece Molfix at your duka.
It's all here. Father tried to pay off his gambling debt, but he couldn't. And so, Beto will get Jalen.
Jalen, please wait. I've already found the person I want to marry.
What?
Yes, there's definitely something about St. Paul's University. Join us this September and start your journey to greatness. Contact us now on 0728 669 000. St. Paul's University, the university of choice.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. The conversation this morning is of chords and discord. And this is about a play which we're about to find out. Where will it be? When will it be? Tickets ni pesa ngapi? And it is a female-led cast led by our very own Mary Mwikali, together with Celestine, Gachuhi, and joining us. Who's due to Ramchapa Viboko Ngapi sasa at this point? Utajitetea ukiwa upande gani? Utajitetea ukiwa upande gani, Martin?
Pleading the fifth.
You're pleading the fifth. Good to see you. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Martin is you're not just a director, producer, but also an award-winning.
Oh, for real?
Screen.
Yes. How much time do you have?
To talk for the whole day. But really, you're an award-winning Kenyan theatre and filmmaker, director, playwright, screenwriter, performing arts trainer. You're a radio presenter. You are a podcast. What don't you do? I think that would be the easier question.
Yeah.
What don't you do?
Make more money.
Make more.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good one, though.
Yeah. That's a good one. Karibu Sada.
Asante.
Good to see you on the show. We had started with just understanding what the play is about and the roles that they play and how that sort of mirrors their real life or not, and the lessons that they're learning so far. But really, let's get to hear the preparing for this play, right?
Yeah.
What is it? Ilitoka wapi? Your idea ilitoka wapi?
Okay.
That now it's coming to life.
Ooh, I did a play. I guess one of the plays that is closest to me is called Matchstick Men, and it has had a couple of iterations over the years.
Yeah.
But the latest version had Sam Senjen. No, that's the one that is coming. It's turning into a film. But the latest iteration had. You know, I didn't realize I was. Paul, today morning, super cluttered. But yes, so Bilal Mwaura and Emmanuel Mulili were on stage for it. And we did a couple of runs of a couple of years, I think 2017, 2018, 2019. But in that season, that conversation came up a lot. Why don't you have a female-led play? And a female-led play for me, I wouldn't do it just for the sake of doing it.
Okay.
You know, I always follow the story. Then when I find the story or when the story finds me, that's when I decide what to do with it. So I had that in mind since that was a male two-hander. I was like, yeah, if the story comes, I will. And gladly did.
Okay.
Gladly did.
The story found you.
Yes, the story
found.
Good question. I was just an ordinary Kenyan.
Okay.
Good old days.
Good old days.
2018, 2019.
Okay. All right.
Good times. And then it hit me that this was a story to explore a lot of things. Okay. And I know we always say we need more women at the front, and we're not doing enough for it. So I was like, of course, I'll step in and be the conduit for whatever type of story would be, but also see these women in different ways, you know. There's a slight chance for combat, so it's nice to see a bit of fighting in there. There's a lot of deception. And the thing is, it's always them being victims. Okay. You know, in every other story, we're not blaming Tyler Perry, it's just what it is. And so I thought it would be nice to see them in those positions as well, positions of power. As much as probably the trigger for this situation had to do with a man. I couldn't change that. That is life. Just like in Matchstick Men, the trigger for these men's stories was their relationships with the women in their lives. It's either a mother wound or it's something from a heartbreak, etc. So we all affect each other. So that is where it began. And here we are many years later.
That's the thing. And again, before we went on a break, that is what we were exploring, that it takes a lot of time and, you know, emotions, you know, to prepare something. So you're saying the idea found you in 2018, but we're getting to hear and see the play in 2025.
Oh, yeah, this is true, but this is also, I'd say, let me call it a revival in a way. Yeah, because it was, I first did it then. It took me probably a year and a half to write it. Staged it, I think a weekend, if not two, a different cast. Then I sat with it for a while. Then a production company approached me last year, ready to do it. I was like, let's talk.
Why not?
But then they were mark timing. I was like, you've just sparked the fire and you're now leaving me high and dry. Well, guess what?
You're going to do
myself.
it. You're going to do it.
Yeah.
And listen, I was reading about the play, and one of the things that really stood out was, it says, every family has that one secret no one talks about. In, of Chords and Discord, those secrets are not whispered. They explode. Can we just talk about the explosion? Kidogo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of Chords and Discord, and what is it that we should expect? How much explosion should we expect?
Well, come ready for fire, you know. I like the arrangement of those words, for sure. That is Magdalene.
Yeah.
Well done, Magdalene.
Yeah, Akwapa, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. But yes, expect a lot of explosion. If I were you, I'd sit like second, third row, because there will be blood. So first row, be scared.
You know what? There was a play that we went to, that we were told before the play starts, there will be like, there will be scenes of loud bangs, and we were not, that warning was not enough, okay? And me, I was seated up, let me tell you, I almost fainted. I think I pulled a tendon coming to the tendon up until now. So we should expect that kind of explosion, sort of ish.
Different a bit, because this is intellectual stimulation and occasional jump scares, and that's fantastic. It's a good time at the theater. That's what we promise.
Where sasa play itakuwa lini? Because now we want to go.
Play shafika.
Muda
ndo huu wa kuchukua tiketi. Kwa sababu pale 14th, 15th na 16th.
3 days of pure magic.
Yes. 3 days at Brighton, the Austin Hall, Theatre Hall. Siku ni kuanzia Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so you've got a variety of days to choose from.
To decide. Oh wait, and the last day kuna two shows?
Yes.
Wow. So tell me 24. Okay? Because there's the 14th, 15th,
Friday,
and then Saturday kuna two. Where? Okay, you decide ni gani unataka kwenda. Okay. Tickets ziko wapi, tunapata wapi, how much do they go for?
Mad Fan.
Yes. Mad Fan.
Mad Fan.
Yes.
Tickets ziko pale. We had an offer running till the 5th, but Mr. Producer, Director, Writer, I may decide to extend till the 10th. So we're extending that to you as well for 1,500 bob.
Yes.
You can get your ticket saizi haraka kabla 10th ifike. Kwa sababu yo. Meaning violent kiasi. I'm just saying. Kama unaonanga mimi msuit.
Yeah, she's like, hey.
Niko hivi. Niko shule ya kulan taekwondo.
Just for the place.
Yes. I'm lifting weights.
Yeah. She's working hard. So please make sure that you go, okay? 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Yes.
Times?
On Friday, it will be at 7:30.
Okay.
And we do keep time. That is why we are an award-winning company.
Look at that. Hey.
So it's slightly later on Friday because of the traffic jam, and Braeburn is slightly out of town. But on Saturday, it's at 6 o'clock. Then on Sunday, it's at 3 and at 6.
Okay, so you cannot afford. No, and I keep time. That's on you. Not on them.
Missed two action.
But why would you want to go to katikati? Just go early, okay? Just go early. But Celestine, can we also talk about, because you said you took a break from stage and then focused on TV for what, over 10 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you are back on stage. How is it different, like between theater and television? And do you find yourself sometimes zile nini zinafanyika kwa television unaleta kwa stage kidogo?
I wouldn't say kuna difference sana, but definitely kuna the small differences. This one, it is you. You have to. Ni mimi, yani everything. Like I have to speak. With my body language. Yes, on TV there is, but it's not as loud. Right now, nakumbuka the kitambo nikifanya stage. It was about project. You know, project. Project, you know. Yes. So I'm just like I need to project. You know, for TV it's like, you know, okay, we are seeing you, but you're pole pole. Yeah. And also, it's like I'm relearning. To be honest, nasikia niko nursery.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm glad to have, you know, Kigono ananipeleka pole pole. Nilikuwa nampea pressure vile aliniambia na tunaanza lini because the pressure.
Tunari has relaxed. Usishike lines. Welcome to hold up. What? What? Yeah. Sisi tonight, like we had our own WhatsApp video call just because. It's like relax like a partner. We're not trusting that guy to paternity.
Yeah. Okay. And for you can go do that. You see, because this play, it's sort of like a psychological dance between two sisters. And again, during the first part, we discussed that, like sisterhood, and sometimes there's that kukosana, there's the betrayal, there's all those things. But love, it conquers at the end of the day, right? So how did you sort of like merge the two in terms of like chemistry and just finding the right character? Because like you said, you staged it at some point, but now this is like bigger. Okay. Yeah. So what was important for you when it comes to selection of who plays what and the chemistry between them?
Typecasting. I see a bit of psychoness. I did say that, but anyway, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No. I guess the challenge becomes looking at the work afresh.
Okay.
You know, so. And I always break it down between director and writer, such that as soon as I'm done, no wonder I take that much time sitting on the work as a writer. Okay. So by the time I'm done, I've trusted the work to stand on, you know, by itself.
Yeah.
So that when I wear the director hat, the first job is to now reread the work, this time with fresh eyes, but also thinking, whose voice do I hear? And I was quite certain I had Mwikali in there. In fact, at some point we bumped into each other, and I was like, "There's something in my head for you." Just time will tell, you know. And that's the thing. When you get one, it's slightly easier to balance them out. So as soon as Mwikali was locked in my head, it was now easier to see Celestine in there. Okay. And I'm glad it all worked out, you know, because the next thing you do is make the call. These people are busy, you know.
Very busy.
We are even lucky they are here today, you know.
Very busy. They got things to do and places to be.
Places to be.
Booked and busy.
Hey. So make the call, see if the timings align, and if they're up for it, we jump in. So, but I think the balance of the two also works perfectly. Like you've noticed the gap since Celestine was on stage. Mwikali has been out here. She's prolific and good at it. And I thought the freshness the character needed for Celestine's role, it needed a I haven't been here in a while type of energy, which works really well with even the way she is in person. So things sort of fit as they ought to have, and watching them on stage every so often for me, it's fantastic. And I say every so often because I do give myself gaps to not watch them, so that when I watch them, I notice, you know, at times if I sit there every day for 5 days, I wouldn't notice. But if I skip a day, I'll notice. And that's a position I like being, you know. Number one, audience, so that I can tweak it to the best experience ever.
I see. What was like the most difficult scene to write? But also just thinking about how it will be executed.
Well, that has to be the end. That like how the play ends. It's definitely a whodunit. And a whodunit is technically a crime thriller. So there are aspects of it that are very horrific. So it could be a horror in a way, Happy Halloween, people.
Okay.
It's heavy on drama, but the thrill of it is how we close, you know? That took me a while. And I remember even originally, I didn't share the final page up till the morning of the show.
Really?
So this time I was like, because I didn't want them to quote unquote preempt, anticipate
how
end.
it's gonna end.
Yeah, but this time I was like, you know, this I'm not saying the others weren't professionals, but these are professionals. I guess when they know, it will be easier to build to that.
Yes, and also just embody, prepare.
Exactly, exactly.
I like that.
But it's something else.
Okay.
Yeah, it's again, I insist, it's a great time at the theater. It's a fantastic 2 hours of your time. You'd probably want to buy another ticket or bring the rest of your family.
Right.
The shows that,
I was about to ask that question. Is it family friendly? Can I come with my mom, my dad, my auntie, my grandmother?
Yes. As long as they're above 16, they're safe.
Yeah, above 16.
Okay. Above 16. Okay, but for you, Wix and Celestine as well, what is the most difficult scene to prepare?
I knew you were going to ask that
right?
question,
To prepare.
Like I was anticipating it, but I still don't have an answer.
Yes.
Celeste, please.
Celeste, do you want to go first?
Do I have an answer? Let me say kuna mingi. Lakini,
yeah.
I think
or probably base it with your personality and the character. Yeah, maybe.
Let me say, because the play, I feel like it's like a ladder.
Okay.
You know, it builds and builds and builds. There's a place in my head, I'm like, this place, I better still have the energy. Because it goes, there's no way I can go down. It has to go. There's a place, like it's like a climax. Na bado tujamaliza.
Yeah.
So tumefika mahali penye, like tunabomoa ukuta, like the roof, and you have to keep on bomoing until.
Yeah.
So I think maintaining that.
I have to agree. I have to agree with Celeste. It's very tunapanda tukipanda, and the like I said earlier, the shifts in emotion, in development of the story.
Yes.
It does the thing. The word that I said yesterday that I can't say now, you remember? Yeah, so it's that, like, even as you read this, even as we act it out, now because we've rehearsed, it's a bit probably, but if you're watching, you feel like kumefika.
Okay.
Aki ujafika.
It's like you guys are going to mess with our emotions. Like we think,
and your mind.
Okay, it's happy, and then boom. It's something else. And then before to process that something else, it's another thing.
Yes.
We're not ready.
As in, there's no time for you to
process.
You would process.
It's like, unafika,
maybe during the intermission. You might have a little few minutes to discuss with your partner.
Yeah.
During that time. Or just be in silence, in shock.
Oh, wow. But okay. I asked them about the importance of having a female-led cast in theatre. So I also want to hear from you as you know, from the writing process to now producing and directing. Why is it important, and what is its place when it comes to theatre and also film?
It's a powerful thing to see people like you playing people like you, you know? No wonder we've had a lot of controversies with, for instance, The Simpsons, where an Asian character was voiced by, you know, a straight white man, etc. Across a country, across the world, I mean. The thing with such stories is they happen in our homes, you know, like you said, every home has their secret. We all have our divisions. And you noted that maybe love wins the day, but maybe it doesn't, you know? There is more to balance than just love, you know? I might care for you, but I could betray you in so many ways, or, you know? So it's important for us to see ourselves in these roles, because this brings the idea of chewing on our situations slightly, you know, closer home. Because if it was two white women on stage telling this story, it would be like, well, that's very foreign. But these are two women speaking of places that we know, speaking in a language that we understand. Unajua, you're like, oh snap, this is my sister, this is my mom, this is my auntie, this is me. So I think the most important thing about having a female-led one at that is, we get to see ourselves. Even for a man, you know, because these are my sisters, these are my mothers, like I said. So we need to do more of that. And hopefully if we do keep at this, then someday we'll see, a state where most of the things we are watching are very much us-led, you know?
And someone was saying, listen, we are a diverse country. We have so many stories from the different cultures that we have, and bringing those stories on stage really, really matters. But speaking about, of Chords and Discord, and partly you've sort of like answered my question, but what impact do you hope it will have to the people who will watch, given these are stories of real families, you know, the society and the communities really understanding that someone can watch and say, yeah, actually my sister did that at some point, or my mom did this at some point. So what impact, what is it that you'd want people to get out of from the play,
from the experience?
Plays,
Oh, of course, we could go in the moralistic way, for sure. But let me go not in the opposite direction, but let me take a different route.
Okay.
I'd like people to understand and believe, because they've seen it for themselves, that you can actually have a grand time at the theater.
Okay.
You know, you saying I'm spending this 1,500 or 2,700 for me and my person, me and my brother or other, it's definitely a good time at the theater. Because the thing we do, especially around this last quarter, we are spending a lot of money on nyama and booze. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying it's kata kidogo, weka kwa wasanii, you know, and entertainment is more than is more than even just going for concerts. Ama mugidi, ama there is theater. Come and be intellectually intrigued, but also tickled. You know, it's such a good time. Anytime I go and watch a not so good play, I get a little disappointed, a little angry, because I'm like, why? You are the guys who are making people think, well, Kenya wanajua tu drama festivals, you know? So I assure you, putting your money on this is saying, I believe in this, and when you come, I promise you, you'll be here for a good time. Every other time you hear either a Prevail play, ama Martin Kigondu play, ama anything that has these two women involved.
I really like that. I like that. So you two, based on your characters, do you feel will answer the question, can love really survive betrayal? Do you think we'll answer that?
Based on the characters
and the characters in the play
in
as
general.
a whole, do we have that answer?
It's gory, man.
Let me
Joa, Jane.
I think it will be a question that we'll pose to the audience, like utaenda tu kijijibu na uko mbele.
Okay. Very smart. You guys, like, I am trying to get Akadidi Hivi, and they're like, we are holding our ground. You come and watch the play and answer that question for yourself. Okay, I can see your time is far much spent. And I have prepared a few questions. For you guys, now that Mulisema hatumtufanyi kitu yoyote, okay? I'm actually laughing, crying here. My makeup, I hope I run. Okay. So this one goes. The first question is very simple. It's very
The eyes are on you.
Okay. It's who is most likely to. Okay. I love this. Okay. So who is most likely to forget their lines but improvise so well that no one notices?
I think both.
Both,
And you move.
We are like a romance.
We get to ask what happened. Did we say that line? It's like you guys just jumped over it, but you continued. So,
I don't want to say the truth, so we keep going.
Take kuchoma. Okay, but don't rehearse, so don't. Okay.
Be nice.
Who is most likely to get emotional during rehearsal, even when it's not their scene?
You think?
I think because you did get... Okay,
on Saturday?
We kind of got...
I think we both do. I think I was just vocal with it.
Yeah. But we were just quiet.
Yeah, just quiet.
We went home and...
That Saturday.
The one we locked eyes and we were, the exercise you told us.
Yeah.
Damn. It was...
Yes.
Okay. Who is most likely to rewrite a scene at midnight because of a creative spark? I think this is more... We all agree.
Yeah, him.
Have you done that? Has it happened?
Oh, for this one, I'm just before.
Just before.
Well, I cling on discipline, and discipline for me means whatever we've prepared is probably what we'll stage.
Okay.
So if I'm tweaking anything, they'll be very slight, because I hate being in those positions as an actor where someone got this key idea. It might be brilliant, but you should have given it to me 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so,
Day one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Day
one.
Yeah. I don't like surprises.
Yeah.
Because I feel what you prepare is what you'll stage. So you just prepare the best.
Okay. Are you actually playing the character in the
It's a two.
To direct.
Listen, who is most likely to accidentally spoil a plot twist during a press interview? I have been trying to get this, but they're like...
Clearly, you tell us.
Yeah.
You tell us.
They are refused. They're like, absolutely not. Okay, who is most likely to bring snacks or tea for the cast and crew? Yeah.
This one she did.
Okay. All right. Who is most likely to forget where they placed their script? No?
It depends.
Yeah.
Nimeshashika lines zote. Because if I still don't have my lines, I know exactly where
your script is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Last one. Huh?
Yeah.
Who is most likely to turn the behind-the-scenes drama into another play or film idea?
Probably.
Yeah, you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, last. Okay. Who is most likely to encourage everyone to take a group selfie after every performance?
If not our social media manager.
Not our social media person. Okay, listen, we have to bring this part of the interview to a close. But thank you so much for coming and sharing bits and pieces here about, what the play is about. So just Atuki Malizia, do you want to do the honors and tell us where the play will be, when the tickets is in end, for how much, when is the last day so you can purchase tickets, and what people should expect in like 30 seconds.
Oh, for sure. Sawa. So in case you don't underline this now, check us out at Prevail Presents on Instagram, on Facebook, on, everywhere, on X, on TikTok, I guess. Yes, I'm being given a thumbs up. But the tickets are 1,500 for just one person and 2,700 for two. And you can get your tickets at madfun.com. And up till the 10th, you'll get the couples. But after the 10th, now we go next level up. So we always try to encourage as many people so that you sort of feel kuna kitu nimeibia, unajua wamensave a few hundred shillings in there,
tunapenda hiyo sisi wa Kenya tunapenda hiyo sana. But thank you so much. Martin Kigondu is the director, producer, all those things, of the play. Thank you so much for coming. Mary Mwikali, our very own award-winning, multi-talented, all those things, yes. And also Celestine, Gachuhi, who is an actor as well as a GB advocate. I wish we had talked about that part, but hey, tutakuja next time. So that we talk about the LGBT advocate and why. Yes. So okay. But thank you so much, guys. All the very best. Can't wait to watch the play. But we're taking a break. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, hapa tu tutakuwa ni abracadabra na magic. Okay. So you do not want to miss that part of the interview. To stay with us. The show is Your World.